Yo, welcome viewers. This is your host again. Coming at you strong, man. Anyway, none of that nonsense. Today we will be presenting to you a very nice cassette tape recorder, the Sony TCM-737. Not to be confused with the Boeing 737 aircraft. Hope you enjoyed this video, okay? Hello there, viewers. Today, we will be presenting to you a classic, circa early 1980s, Sony cassette tape recorder. A shoebox style, but this one I like to think as being a desktop cassette recorder, because it just has a certain kind of feel that makes me think of someone being in an office with papers and things like that, using a machine like this to dictate various things as a service tape recorder. This is the Sony TCM-737. This is a very interesting machine in its style because it looks like a rather typical shoebox recorder, but I've always thought it was interesting, the style of the buttons, with the pause button being shorter like that and the way they're kind of angled as you operate them. It just has an interesting way to it. I originally got this one of these model recorders at an estate sale in 2010. And no, it's not that I took that long to make a video of it. It's the sad story of the original TCM-737 that I acquired. The one that I got back in 2010, its belt was fine, or maybe I put a new one in, but I think the original was fine. And it played back fine, but the recording was extremely weak. I went in and tried to check for any bad capacitors. I think I may have tried some other, substituting some capacitors to see if I could get the recording to work. And no matter what I did, I just couldn't for the life of me get the recording to come in strong. And I was stumped and could not figure out what was wrong and causing the recording to be so incredibly, uselessly weak. The machine sat in a box, taken apart and not screwed back together, for a long time, with the thought that eventually I might get around to trying to work on it again to fix it. Well, after years of sitting in that box, I believe that at some point either it got so lost I could never find it again, or what's more likely the case, my mom probably came across it in its kind of taken apart state, thought it was just pretty much trash and no good. So it probably ended up getting thrown away against my will. Well, fast forward to 2017 at a special place that cleans out estates and sells them secondhand. It's like a flea market / estate sale sellout combination. I got this cassette tape recorder. And this one is working just fine off the original parts. Recording and playback, and even the original belt and mechanics are working properly. So now, without further ado, let's do a presentation of the illustrious Sony TCM-737. Blech. Now, let's make a recording. One interesting thing to note about this is that you only have to press record, not record and play at the same time. And also it has mechanical pause, which is always a nice feature. I am now making a recording using the built-in microphone of the Sony TCM-737. Not to be confused with the similarly modeled Boeing 737 airliner. I'm using the built-in microphone to make this recording. Now, I was speaking at a distance, but now I'm speaking at about a foot away. mind you, for the built-in mic. And now, things are going to get a little bit more personal. We're now up close, and we're now personal. Very personal, okay? We're right next to the built-in mic. That's right, I'm speaking right into the freaking thing. Right into the freaking built-in microphone of this tape recorder. This machine is, glad to say, AC bias. Did a quick confirmation check. This unit is AC bias and permanent magnet erase. Now let's go to an external mic, the Sony F96. We are now using an external microphone with this automatic level controlled cassette recorder. Anyway, this is a very nice unit which can run on either 4C cells, AC 120 volts, or DC 6 volts, center negative. It is a very nice and good quality cassette tape recorder with an automatic level control that acts in a certain way. I think it seems to act in a certain fast-acting fashion, as you may notice, especially when I play back a recording later on of a live performance recorded with this machine. Let's see how this comes out. So you have just heard a demonstration of voice recording quality with a built-in and an external microphone. Next, we'll be showing two music recording quality tests. One with pre-recorded music recorded to the machine directly, and the other music test, how this machine recorded live music performances outdoors. I hope you enjoy the music presentations with this cassette tape recorder. Cueing will be required. First, pre-recorded music. You may have already noticed some of the fast-acting automatic level control of this machine. Now, to hear how it sounds with music that was recorded live, outdoors, jazz performance, using this machine.
Bill Shooty on sousaphone. Applaud when he stops. Only when he stops. I want to give him a complex.
What else do we want to do? Look, you want to go up and see maybe a bunny?
Now let's see what we find on the other side.
The various types of the Gala and the Macintosh and the Z-Star and the various types of different apples will yield very good taste.
I hope you enjoyed the presentation of the Sony TCM-737 cassette tape recorder.